We're going to do the recap for the rap committee card that came to Milwaukee. People had a couple of reviews already, but mainly Bankhead and Sharon. But we're gonna do the whole card, the whole thing, the whole event basically. So shout out the rap committee. Real quick, it was a dope card. You like the vibes from the people and all them, right?
Yeah, the card was fire. I think this is the first time that a league actually came to our city and had an event.
Okay.
Not like a joint event or nothing. It was like strictly their league that came to us and showed love. Shout out to Coogee because he linked up with them. He connected with them. So shout out to B. Foster and Tyrell Banks and everybody over there at the rap committee. Facts.
Shout out to them. All right, we won't get into it, man. We had Shastafa versus Tay Rax, man. What you think about that?
I was there. Well, I was at all the battles. I'm in all the footage.
Right.
Facts. Shastafa, I forget who went first. I think Tay Rax went first.
Yeah, Tay Rax went first.
He was doing his thing. I'm gonna say that he was doing his thing. And I like to feel his bars. I can't remember offhand like what bars that stuck out to me, but
right.
And Shastafa. I never heard of Tay Rax either. I never seen him or heard of him for real, but that was my first time seeing him, and I was impressed. First impression was good.
Right.
Shastafa, he been around. He's a vet, straight out of Chicago. He been doing his thing. And he had in this round. His round was fire. I ain't gonna jack, but he had a couple of stumble mumbles, but it didn't take away from from his round. He picked it back up and he completed it. I give Shastafa the W.
I'm just gonna say Tay Rax got through his round. His material could have been better, like a little better, and he was a little like, I felt like soft toned with the voice. You know what I'm saying? So if anything, I'd just say, I mean,
yeah. Well, before
if you're going off of complete rounds and just getting it off, I mean, people could say Tay Rax, or if you're going off of the stumble, people could say Tay Rax. But if people are messing with Shastafa's material more, then I guess, I'm not mad at that either.
Yeah, and I want to say this. I like judging one-rounders because it's a healthy debate. You only got one round, so it's like you got to pick and choose who is the better person. I like judging one-rounders.
Okay.
I used to be the king of one-rounders, facts. But anyway.
All right. So, we're going to move on to Megalodon versus Clax Green. I think, like I said, I was saying Megalodon's a little unorthodox, bro, but I like his material. The other dude, I feel like he had a good round. I just feel like, and Megalodon went longer, so I just feel like I'm gonna give that one to Megalodon.
Right, yeah, I agree. I feel the same way. Megalodon, he been around for a nice minute. He had a hiatus, but he been back on the scene, and since he been back, he been going crazy. He got a crazy unorthodox style, and I like that too, because I got an unorthodox style, you know what I'm saying? And it's like you got to catch it, you know what I'm saying? He go upstairs a lot. He has some fire material. Clax, he was good too. But I just think Megalodon edged that battle. He edged it.
Chris Kane versus Rel Snow. How you feel about that one?
Hey, man, shout out to my brother Chris Kane, man. He's definitely a seasoned vet. He's been around since the beginning of Milwaukee battle rap. You know what I'm saying? He one of the forefathers of that shit, for real. Because before I jumped in it, the modernized battle rap, I watched him, you know what I'm saying, on footage and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Before I really jumped in it, and he was killing it back then. He had a good showing, man. He was doing, he covered ground. His consistency is crazy. Like, he don't let up. In his round, he didn't let up at all, and his performance was crazy. He was comfortable. Rel Snow.
Yeah, Rel Snow.
He lost steam like right in the beginning of his round, bro.
Yeah.
And it kind of took from the round because all through his round he had like stumbles and chokes, and if he would have better prepared his material, probably would have came across better.
Right. And Kane that was just a well prepared Kane, bro. Just had too much. He had too much to get out. just his snow flips are crazy, bro. He had snow flips like for days, bro, and he just performed that. So yeah, I'm giving that.
Yeah, I think that battle was clear who won that one. I think that was the most clear win of the night. I'll say that.
Right, facts. All right, the next one. I thought this one was a good one, but I was reading some of the YouTube comments and some people think otherwise. The Larry Bull versus meal ticket, man. Let's talk about that.
Larry Bull went first. And Larry Bull was doing Larry Bull. You know what I'm saying? Me and him battled too. Shout out to Larry Bull, man.
Shout out Larry Bull.
Check that out if you can. Buck versus Larry Bull, man. That happened like 4 years ago. But anyway.
Yup, check that out.
Facts, check it out. But he was doing his thing. You know, Larry Bull, he very witty. His performance is always top notch.
Yep, I agree with that.
But I feel like the material was good, and he had some zingers in there. I can't front. He had some in there, but overall, I seen him do better. Meal ticket was more. You can tell he been in the game for a while. He's a older vet in this shit. You know what I'm saying? He was comfortable, calm. His poise, the way he was just delivering the shit, he was just, you know what I'm saying? He took his time with it.
Yeah.
His material was fire.
Yeah.
He had the crowd, you know, going with him. And we not a biased crowd. Let me put that out there, y'all. Milwaukee is never biased. We love what we love. We love bars. And that's it. And I think Meal Ticket took that battle for sure.
Yeah,
you know
I gave it to him too.
I think if Meal Ticket would have went first, Bull would have probably had a better advantage because he could have, you know, overtook that with his performance and, you know, everything else and his wittiness. He could have overtook it, but
I think it definitely was a good battle, though, man. I like that battle.
I like that battle. I enjoyed that battle.
All right, yo. So let's go to the next one, man. This was a dope one too. Dub the Phenom versus Prophecy, man. You know,
my goodness, battle of the night.
Battle of the night. I'll agree with that one, man. Prophecy came in.
No disrespect to the main event.
Yeah.
But that was definitely battle of the night, man.
Man, those two were going crazy, man.
Both of them was going crazy.
Bro.
It was an equal energy.
You know, Prophecy, I just feel like his pen was a little stronger. You know what I'm saying? And he's just man. He's just different, I feel like. He's different, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how to explain it, man. That guy, I seen him perform that J Lopez battle, and I was just like, yo, this dude's dope, you know. And he's Body Gang, so shout out to him too. And you know, like, y'all been with him for a minute, man. So I mean, you got to give credit when it's due, you know. So, but Dub did his thing, though. Definitely did his thing.
Yeah, Dub is fire, man. Like, that was my first time ever seeing him, too. And I always seen his name floating around. Shout out to Philly, what up? And he did, his first impression for me was great. Like, his style is different.
Right.
His aggression, his performance, you know what I'm saying? His cadence, he got his raspy, the voice, like, he cold, man. He gonna be something to reckon with if he keep it going. And he been around for a little minute, man, because I've been seeing his name float around, but I never watched his footage.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So he did amazing. And Prophecy, like, Prophecy I watched it start. I was at his first battle. I think that was his first battle. And since then, bro, I wouldn't be mad if nobody say who either's, you know, person won.
Right.
I'ma dub it. We just gonna deem it a IC. Instant classic, like you said.
Yeah, instant classic, bro. Okay. All right, yo. Last but not least, main event. Sharon versus Bankhead. And I'll just elaborate my opinion on that. Remember we said earlier, the Buzz, Killer B, he did he actually had Bankhead on his live last night. You caught it. Yeah, you caught a little bit of that. And they talked about it. I was in the building, you was in the building. I'm just gonna give you my opinion. Sharon just came like just too well prepared, and like Bankhead said himself, like, nobody ain't gonna just beat Sharon, you know what I'm saying? You're not gonna just beat Sharon, like, you get what I'm saying? He said that himself.
Right.
I like that. I like that he came in the building, bro. Just went right to the back and just started like sparring with himself, and he got out there, did his thing, had a fire round, you know, he did everything he was supposed to do, man. So for him to even come to out of town and do that, man, that was dope. That was dope for the city, you know what I'm saying? And with Bankhead, man, there was a couple bars that I had slipped, like I had to catch it back, like in the building, and went over my head. So, you know, I just rewatched it again, and he was just in his own like word, like vintage Bankhead, bro. You know what I'm saying? Vintage Bankhead. And to see Sharon come out like that, bro, like how he did, and just Bankhead to be, you know how Bankhead is, just in the hoodie and stuff, and he just went right into, you know, hey yo, and did his thing. And with your little part, you know, with the white privilege.
Yeah, shout out, hey yo,
White
you know,
privilege.
I had to throw my ad lib in there, and that's classic battle rap shit. Like when a person say, you know what, or ask me why,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
And
those are classic ad libs in battle rap, man, and it was perfect.
Perfect.
It was perfect.
It was perfect,
man. Everybody know, man, Bankhead, that's my brother, man. That's my man. For real. 100 grand. His round was crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I think, like, everybody give him his props and all that, and, you know,
Let me just say this.
He ready for any top tier.
Yeah. Let me just say this before you could say what you're gonna say. I'm sorry for cutting you off, but
No.
I ain't gonna say nobody. The city won, battle rap won. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit there and pick. They both had good rounds, and they both had their ups and downs. And like, you know, Killer said, like, it was a one rounder. Like, how you gonna just judge it? You know? But then there's people have their own opinions too, so everyone's entitled to their own opinions. But that's how I felt, man. I thought it was an instant classic. I see an instant classic, man.
Now, you know what? And I'm gonna say this, like I said, bro. I used to be the king of the one-rounders, and somebody got to win, right?
Right. That is true.
And I feel like Bankhead took that.
Okay.
Not by much. He definitely got the win. Sharon was Sharon. You know,
right.
he did his little homework about Milwaukee. You know, he catered to the crowd.
Right.
Midway through his round, he started freestyling. He had a shout out to Pat Stay.
That was dope.
Man. Shout out to Pat Stay, man.
That was dope.
Stay,
I like how he did that. That was dope.
So that was great. His round was great, but I feel like it wasn't enough, and that's just my opinion. It was good, but I done seen him do better. Come on, man, this Sharon. Wilding Out, URL, they used to call dude the smack killer.
Right.
They used to go on smack and just kill niggas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel like he did his thing against Bankhead.
He did what he was supposed to do.
He did what he was supposed to do.
Right.
Bankhead did what he was supposed to do and he showed that he can hang with these top tier niggas.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's who we've been battling for the past, you know, whatever. You know, from Bangs to Danny Myers, JC. You know what I'm saying? Shit, when he battled Bangs, he damn near battled the whole squad. He battled Bill Collector, Quantum Physics, Bangs, so they jumped in the battle. Like,
right.
So now to battle Sharon, somebody that's definitely a legend. He proved that night, no matter if you say he lost or won, he proved that he can hang with these top tiers, bro. And I need to see it. I need to see more.
Right. You ain't lying, man.
So yeah, so I give Bankhead the dub.
I already had him Bankhead up there. Like he's cold, that cold. You know what I'm saying? Like he's that good. Like,
yeah, facts.
You know, but I mean, other people may think elsewise, but I'm entitled to my opinion. So
yeah. And no, you're definitely right. And you know, I'm looking at it from battle rap as a whole, because it's a big ass world, right? A battle rap, and where he at right now, the top tier's been looking at him, and they like, why he not over here? You know, Geechee Gotti had a Bankhead bar in one of his battles like 2 years ago, a year or so ago, and that lets you know already they watching.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So he definitely
And
a GOAT in his own right.
Yep.
It's just once he break all the way into that world, the top tier upstairs,
It's gonna be going crazy.
Over for niggas.
It's gonna be
over for niggas. I'm gonna just keep it real.
Right.
Like, it's over for niggas. And I ain't just saying that because that's my man or whatever. Woo woo. Talent is talent, bro. You can't knock that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I agree with you, man. I agree with you 100% on that, man. All right, man. So that was a recap, man. I mean,
yeah, Bankhead, he looking for this one, so you know what I'm saying? Let's get it to him, bro. JRE TV, nigga, we outside.